मुरलीधारी श्याम मुरारी
मुरलीधारी श्याम मुरारी
मुरलीधारी श्याम मुरारी
मुरलीधारी श्याम मुरारी
गोवर्धन गिरिधारी।
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. My name is Yamini. I want my message to be conveyed to the people who couldn't understand Telugu, so I'm speaking in English. And don't worry, my peers will explain it in Telugu later so that you can understand, okay? So I have been associated with Sundar Satsang since my childhood. So I closely observed and I participated in all the activities being organized by Sundar Satsang under the plan and guidance of our beloved Guruji, Sri Perambuduru Suribabu Garu. There are so many spiritual organizations in India, but we are quite different from them. Our motto is not to spread Hinduism. Instead, we want to create awareness on what exactly our Sanatana Dharma, our Vedas, our Puranas are meant to be. Unlike the most people who blindly follow superstitions in the name of God, we, the members of Sundar Satsang, we have a clear idea on what we do and why we are doing those in our daily routine. In general, we have 4 Vedas, but for us, it's only one Veda, that's the word of our Guruji. We have an immense faith on his words because he's the only one who follows himself before teaching or advising us to follow something. The diversified thoughts and practices of Sundar Satsang has influenced a wide range of people across India. So I want to take a few of them to your consideration today. India is the only country that worships women as goddess. So in the ancient India, the Vedic India has given such an importance, such a significance to women. But nowadays, we are fighting for equality, we are fighting for rights, but still the respect towards women is completely different. It's not the way which is derived in our Vedas. I have seen people who welcome cow but not their mother who is a widow. I couldn't understand this. How can the cow dung, the excrete of an animal, be more sacred than your mother who has gone through a lot of pain and gave birth to you? This is something which I can understand. And today you have seen 120 plus normal women has chanted Rudrabhishekam. They performed Rudrabhishekam with Lagunyasam and Mahanyasam. So the purpose behind this is against to male-dominated society who derived women are not allowed to chant Vedas. Our Guruji wants to prove we women can chant better than men. When he started this movement long back as Intinta Vedam Pratinota Mantram, women were afraid to be a part of this. After that, they got influenced and impressed with his speeches and joined the movement, and today I can proudly say not tens or hundreds, there are thousands of women in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana who can do puja vidanam at their home, learned from our Guruji. And the other motto of Sundar Satsang is, it focuses on shooting against superstitions. We have organized many rallies and programs against superstitions. Superstition is normally attributed by lack of education. But today if we observe, the people who blindly follow these practices and beliefs are highly educated. A doctor who has studied anatomy of human body believes in bad air. He knows the actual reason is bacteria. Because of bacteria we get illness, but still he believes in evil eye, which we call it as disti. And a scientist who has studied PhD, who has done his PhD in astronomy, he is still afraid of the shadow of moon at the time of eclipse. Sundar Satsang has organized rallies and awareness programs at the time of eclipse just to prove that there won't be any harm and you need not to stay within the confines of your home at the time of eclipse. And in temple also, in temples normally we see this thing. There is very less crowd at the main idol. It can be Venkateshwara Swami, it can be Rama or Krishna. There are very less people over there. But there is one other place where there is huge crowd. What is that? Navagraha. You do pradakshinas around Navagraha. So this is something again I couldn't understand, though I have studied science. If you worship earth, that makes sense because you are living on it. But Rahu and Ketu, the things which you felt which are very important influencing your life, don't have any evidence of physical existence in the science study. So we, our family members, have never visited even a single temple of Navagraha, nor when we go to the normal temple, we don't go to the platform of Navagraha. And I should say this, we haven't get any negative impact so far and we will not get any more. And the other superstitions like, I want to highlight this. Nowadays, the dangerous disease which is being transmitted in India is Vastu. Recently, I have visited USA on a business trip. So I visited a few of my friends, my relatives who are settled in US from India. I felt really bad and pity. They are spending $50,000, which is equal to 38 lakhs in Indian rupees, exclusively on Vastu. Is this the way you have to portray your Indian culture and tradition in a highly technical, economical country? What do those people think if you do these type of stupid things over there? I was wondering who issued visas to these stupids. And the other thing is lizards. Every movement, any movement of the lizard has a significance. Okay, I agree if you see God in lizard because our ancestors has told to see God in each and every living and non-living thing. That's fine. But when it falls on you, it is God, right? So God falls on you. Why didn't you take it as a fortunate? Why do you have a shower? Why do you go to temple? Why do you do a shanti? Okay, let's talk it this way. If it is a God, you say, right? Lizard is a God. Then why don't you consider hen and goat as gods? They are also animals, right? Why are you giving animal sacrifice in front of goddess? Goddess is mother. So mother has the same kind of love being shared with all their children. If you have two sons, and if someone says you to kill the younger one for the goodness of your elder one, will you do that? So for mother, you, the animals, the human beings, birds, all are equal. How can you sacrifice an animal for your benefit? There are still temples which are following this animal sacrifice practice in India, which is really bad. And the other thing is tying this lemon and chilies to your vehicles. Have you seen Guru Garu's vehicle? Any of our vehicles, we have cars and bikes in our home. Have you seen our vehicles? We don't have those lemon and chilies. We have brake, accelerator, clutch and many parts in our vehicles, but you trust only on the lemon and chili which saves your life. For us, we have Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya written in front of our vehicles. We strongly trust that is the one which makes us to drive safe, not the lemon or the chili. And one more thing is wearing lucky stones. This is something which is really amazing concept. People have 10 fingers and they wear 12 rings. Ruby, emerald, diamond, marble, granite, cement, plastic, whatnot, everything. You can wear everything for your goodness. Trust this, it depends on your deed. Your lucky stones or your metals will not affect anywhere in your life. Believe in God. These are all the things happens only when you don't trust God. If you don't trust God, then you trust on all these stupid things. And I want to conclude it with one thing. Let me tell you this in Telugu. భగవంతుని మాత్రమే నమ్మండి. నేను ఒక చిన్న ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చెప్దాం అనుకుంటున్నాను మీకు. ఒక 3 నెలల క్రితం మా అన్నయ్య గృహప్రవేశం చేసాం మేము హైదరాబాద్లో. మంచి 3 బెడ్రూమ్ హౌస్, చాలా స్పేషియస్ ఉంటుంది. మేము అనుకున్న దానికంటే తక్కువ ప్రైస్కి వచ్చిందని మేము చాలా హ్యాపీగా ఫీల్ అయ్యాం. గృహప్రవేశానికి ముందు ఇంటికి వచ్చిన వాళ్ళంతా ఇది వీధి సోల్ అండి, వీధి ఫోర్ట్ అంటారు దీన్ని. సో ఎక్కడైనా వీధి స్టార్టింగ్ ఉన్నప్పుడు దానికి ఎదురుగా ఇల్లు ఉండకూడదమ్మా, నువ్వు తెలియక తీసేసుకున్నట్టున్నావు, చిన్న వినాయకుడిని పెట్టుకో, ఒక గుమ్మడికాయ కట్టు, 4 మిరపకాయలు కట్టు, మీకు అంత మంచి జరుగుతుంది అని చెప్పారు. మేము ఈ విషయాన్ని గురువుగారిని కూడా అడగల, నేను మా అన్నయ్య నవ్వుకొని ఇంకా మనుషులు మారరా అనుకొని వదిలేసాం. అక్కడికి 4 రోజులకు ఒక అద్భుతం జరిగింది. అది వినాయక చవితి రోజులు. మీకు తెలుసు కదా, హైదరాబాద్లో గల్లీకి ఒక 4-5 వినాయకుళ్ళు ఉంటారు. మా ఇంటి ముందు, మాది వీధి చివరి కాబట్టి 8 అడుగుల వినాయకుడిని పెట్టారు. మేము పెట్టుకొని ఉంటే ఇంత వినాయకుడు, ఇంత గూడు, దేవుడే మా దగ్గరికి వచ్చాడు 8 అడుగుల రూపంలో. మీకు గురువు మీద, భగవంతుని మీద విశ్వాసం ఉంటే ఇలాంటి ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ ఎదురవుతాయి. ఇప్పుడు గుంటూరు, నెల్లూరు, సోంపేట ఇలా ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్లో ఉన్న వివిధ సుందర సత్సంగ సభ్యులు ఇక్కడ ఉన్నారు. వాళ్ళకి ఆ బాధ తెలుసు, గురువుగారు మాతో లేరు అని ప్రతిరోజు బాధపడతారు వాళ్ళు. మీకు శ్రీకాకుళంలో గురువుగారు ఇక్కడే ఉన్నారు. సో ఎప్పుడు ఆయన్ని మేము హైదరాబాద్ తీసుకెళ్ళిపోతామో మాకే తెలియదు. సో అప్పటిదాకా ఆయన సేవలను వినియోగించుకోండి. ఇదే సరైన టైం కాబట్టి జ్ఞానాన్ని పెంపొందించుకోండి. మీ ప్రవర్తన వల్ల సమాజంలో మంచి జరగకపోయినా పర్వాలేదు, కానీ పిచ్చి పనులు చేసి ఒక నెగిటివ్ ఇంపాక్ట్ని క్రియేట్ చేసి జనాల్లో అజ్ఞానాన్ని మాత్రం నింపకండి. ఇది గురువుగారి మాటగా నేను మీ అందరికీ విన్నవిస్తున్నాను. ఈ వారం రోజుల యజ్ఞంలో మీ అందరిలో అంతో ఇంతో మార్పు వచ్చి ఉంటుందని, దాన్ని మీ జీవన శైలిలో ఇనుమడింప చేసుకొని మీరు ఇంకా అభివృద్ధి చెంది భగవత్